The first time people saw them walking together, they stopped in their tracks. A deer and a dog, side by side, like it was completely normal. You could see the confusion on their faces. That's when I realized this was something special. We live on an organic farm in the countryside, surrounded by forests and open fields. It's usually quiet, and we're used to seeing wildlife pass through. But what happened with Lulu was different. One morning, we noticed something small in the garden. At first, it didn't even register. Then it moved, and we realized it was a baby deer. She was alone. We kept our distance and watched carefully. In situations like that, the mother is often nearby, waiting until it's safe to return, so we gave it time. Hours passed, then a day. Eventually, the mother came back once, stayed briefly, and left again. After that, she never returned. That's when we knew something was wrong. Lulu was weak and barely moving. When she did move, there was a slight limp. For the first few days, she stayed hidden and only came out to drink a little water. We were genuinely worried she wouldn't make it. We didn't want to interfere too quickly, but there came a point where doing nothing didn't feel right, so we stepped in carefully, making sure she had water and keeping a close eye on her without overwhelming her. The biggest change didn't come from us, it came from Leo. Leo is our dog, and he has always been calm and observant. He doesn't rush into situations. He watches first and then decides how to respond. One day, he noticed Lulu and slowly walked toward her. We were watching closely because we didn't know how it would go. A dog approaching a baby deer usually doesn't end well. But Leo didn't act like a predator. He stopped near her, lowered himself slightly, and gently licked her. It was a small moment, but everything changed after that. Lulu didn't run. She didn't panic. She stayed. From that point on, Leo stayed close to her. He followed her movements, checked on her constantly, and adjusted to whatever she was doing. It was like he had decided she was his responsibility. And Lulu accepted him. She began following him, slowly at first, then with more confidence. He showed her the farm, the yard, and the paths around the property. Wherever he went, she followed. They started moving together in a way that felt natural. If you didn't know the story, you would think they had always been like that. As Lulu grew stronger, her behavior changed. She started running, playing, and chasing Leo. It quickly became their favorite game, and watching them together didn't feel strange anymore. It felt right. But we never forgot that Lulu was still a wild animal. As she grew, she began spending more time exploring on her own. She moved further into the surrounding fields and forest, interacting with the environment the way she was meant to. It didn't happen all at once. It was gradual. She didn't leave. She just slowly became part of the wild again. During hunting season, we made sure she wore a bright orange collar to help keep her safe. Even as she became more independent, we still felt responsible for her in some way. From time to time, she would come back, not for long, just passing through. But when she saw Leo, there was no hesitation. They recognized each other immediately. She would slow down, he would move toward her, and for a moment, everything felt the same again. Then she would move on, back to the life she had grown into. What we saw between them is hard to explain. It wasn't just instinct or coincidence. It felt like something that formed when she needed it most and stayed, even after everything else changed. It changed the way I see animals and the way I understand connection. Lulu came to us at her weakest point, and Leo met her there. Together, they created something that didn't follow any rules we expected. Now she lives freely, strong and independent, exactly the way she was meant to. And somewhere out there, she still remembers where she started. There were moments when we would see her standing at the edge of the field, just watching the house. She didn't always come closer, but she stayed long enough for us to notice. It felt like she was checking in, making sure everything was still there the way she remembered it. Leo would notice her before we did. He would stop what he was doing, look out toward the trees, and quietly move in that direction. He didn't run or get overly excited. He just walked with purpose, like he understood that some connections don't disappear, even when everything else changes. If you enjoyed this story about Lulu and Leo, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss more touching stories.